Hello friends, Pushkar here, back again with another video. In this video, I will solve a LeetCode medium complexity problem. So without any further ado, let's get started. So today's problem is top k frequent element. So in this problem, you are given an integer array num and an integer k, and you have to return the k most frequent element in the array. Okay, and you can also return in any order. So for example, in example 1, the array is 1 1 1 2 2 3 and k is 2, so your output will be 1 2. Let me tell you why. So if your num is, so if the array is 1 1 1 2 2 3 and k is 2, so basically the frequency of 1 is 3. Basically 1 is occurring 3 times, frequency of 2 is 2 is occurring 2 times, and frequency of 3 is 1. Okay, so and you have to return the top k most frequent element. So in this, k is 2, so our top 2 will become 1 and 2, so you have to return 1 2 as their output. You can also return 2 comma 1. Basically the order doesn't matter. Okay, so to solve this, what we can do is we can create a frequency map. Okay, so 1 like 3 and 3 1 and 2 as 2. Okay, this is the frequency map, and what you can do is you can sort based on the frequency. Okay, so after sorting based on the frequency, it will become 1 comma 3, basically 1 frequency 3, then 2 frequency 2, and then 3. Okay, frequency 1. So you have sort based on the frequency. Okay, and then after sorting based on the frequency, you can return the top 2 or top k. So you can either sort based on the frequency, or you can use a priority queue or a heap to maintain only k favorable answer. So let's start the implementation by using a priority queue. As you can see, I have already created a public static main to dry run the sample test case. So let's first create a map that contains the frequency of each element. So for that, I will create a map integer. Okay, let's name it frequency map. Okay, and let it be hash map. And to create the frequency map, let's iterate over the array. Okay, so nums dot for each, say the so now you can put in the frequency map dot put, let's call it element. Okay, and this is element, and let's and if it's already exist in the frequency, we'll update it frequency by 1. If it doesn't, then we'll store 1. Okay, so frequency map dot get or default, so we'll have the element. If it is not there, then 0, then +1. Okay, so now this map will now store the frequency. Okay, so basically after running this code, we'll have our map. So basically after running this code, we'll have our this map. Okay, this one. So now let's create the priority queue so that we can only maintain the top k element. Okay, so let's first have, so to maintain the priority queue, we also need to store both the element and the frequency. And since there is no pair class available in Java, let's create one class. Okay, pair, and let's have integer element. Let it be public, and then public integer frequency. Okay, and let's also have a constructor. base dot frequency. Okay, so now let's create the priority queue. So there already exists a priority queue class in Java, priority queue, and let's have the pair as the element and PQ. And this priority queue accepts a comparator. So let's define a comparator. So in the argument, we'll have our comparator P1, P2, where P1 and P2 both are of type pair. Okay, so we'll compare them based on their frequency. Okay, so P1 minus P1 dot frequency minus P2 dot frequency. Okay, so this priority queue will be a min heap based on the frequency. So lower the frequency, it will appear at the top of the priority queue. So now let's insert all our element present in frequency map into the priority queue, and also maintain the size and also limit the size of the priority queue to k. Okay, so let's iterate. So frequency map dot for each let's name it element, and this is as frequency, and PQ dot offer new pair element frequency. And if the size of PQ dot size of the priority queue is greater than k, then let's remove that PQ dot whole. Okay, so this block will always maintain that the priority queue should not, that the priority queue size should not grow more than k. So now at the end of this, we'll have our priority queue of size k, and our answer is the element of each pair present in the priority queue. Okay, so let's get our answer. So PQ dot stream dot, let's map it a pair to, let's extract only the element. Okay, element, and then collect into a list, collector dot to list. So basically this is our answer. And this function expect output in the integer array. So let's convert this into integer array. So return answer dot stream dot map to int to array. So let's run this. Okay, as you can see, the output is 2 and 1, which is the expected output. The output can be either 1 and 2. Output can be either 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. So this is returning a valid answer. So let's submit this on the lead code. So let's copy the code and submit it on the lead code. So now let's run the code to check whether it is passing the sample test cases or not, and is there any syntax error or not. So as you can see, it has passed the sample test case and there is no syntax error. So now let's submit. So as you can see, it has passed all the test cases and the code is accepted. So this is what in this video. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel. I will keep posting LeetCode medium complexity problems. Till then, take care. Bye.